Hello there, my name's Julie and I have been teaching yoga now for over a year and a half, and I trained at the Academy for Yoga Teacher Training. When I first went to the training course, I went because I loved yoga and I thought I wanted to take my practice a little deeper. And at first I thought, okay, I'll just learn a little bit about yoga, maybe get a little bit more flexible and just not sure what I want to do. Throughout the course, what I found was that this deep desire to want to teach yoga was absolutely overwhelming. And it was brought to me by the wonderful teachings of Diane Lee. Her ability to be able to transform a practice into something that feels very physical, tangible even, really opened up my eyes to the beautiful practice of yoga, not just physical, but mentally as well. If you had told me 10 years ago that I would be a yoga teacher, I would have thought you were crazy. I only came into yoga at the age of 45. I hadn't even been on a yoga mat before then. So being able to train and now teach has really been a life ambition that I didn't even know I had before I became a teacher. It has completely transformed my life. The one thing I will say about becoming a teacher is that your emotions do move pretty fast and pretty quick. And all the teachings that you are given and all the guidance you are given, you really have to take on board that you are going to become this amazing bubble of learning. I'm still now reading books all the time. Every time I come into a practice, I don't go into a practice without making sure that I've read. You're learning all the time, and the more you learn about your practice, the better teacher you will become, but also the better person. And that's the important thing about teaching. It doesn't only come from what you know, it comes from here, it comes from your heart as well. And being able to teach is something that is your desire, but it comes from the heart, from a place of love. And we all know that once you've found something you love, then the enjoyable part of the practice is absolutely beautiful. So a couple of things that I learned when I was doing my yoga teacher training is that it's much harder to come and sit on a mat and teach to people than you think. It's like coming on stage. You get nerves, you get stage fright. You sit there thinking, am I going to remember anything? Am I going to remember all the adjustments? Am I going to remember all the cues? Am I going to remember the Sanskrit? Am I going to remember, oh my God, it's crazy. But it does come. You do remember. You do make mistakes, but just like anybody on stage, they improvise. They might make up another pose in the middle of something. You might change your mind. So again, that will come. What I found was a wonderful tool I've been using. It's just come from teaching just now, and I've been using this. I always still use these little sheets, these little cue sheets that I've been using since I started my training. Wonderful app called ToMe. And it's got most of the poses, I would say probably about 90% of the poses that you would want to use in your class. And when you're thinking about structuring and putting your class together, it really does help you to be able to remind yourself of how you want to structure your practice. I very rarely look at it, to be honest, while I'm teaching, but knowing that it's there and knowing that I've created a nice flowing practice using this app and this website really does give you a little bit more confidence in your teaching. Lots and lots of hints and lots of books and lots of ideas that I have picked up along the way becoming a teacher. I've got a long way to go still. I'm still learning. I enjoy the learning progress. Every single class, a new student will come in and I learn something from them every day. It's a beautiful, beautiful practice. And so coming on this journey will change your life forever. So good luck. Namaste.